Part 2, Intermediate Towers. There's a total of 9 nice towers in the intermediate section, but I'm gonna exclude Farm from here, since it's an economic tower, and therefore, cannot damage enemies. Let's begin. Ace Pilot. It's a tower that flies around its base and damage enemies, if they are in range. Early game started with leaking enemies, and it's because the firepower of level 0 is not enough to get rid of all abnormals. Other waves went fine, but yet again Quicks ruined it all. They are fast, and the plane is slow, and it flies around the base, which made Quicks quickly get away. One plane is not enough, and Wave 6 got leaked as well. On Wave 7, against heavies, I've placed another ace and it managed to pass well. Wave 8 got leaked as well because of the Quicks. Ace can't catch up with them, since from level 0 to 2, the plane is very slow. Upgrading Ace to level 3 would fix this solution, if you have enough money of course. Wave 9 got passed somehow. On Wave 10, Boss nearly managed to get away, but the level 3 Ace managed to get him. Wave 11 another leak. Quicks are just dominating the Ace from this point. Wave 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16, got all passed without any leaks. In total, passing all 16 waves with no death, with 5 waves being leaked. Ace Pilot gets a B rank. You can still use it, if you want. Next up, MysTiK. Oh look, it's a support tower. Support towers are usually support player with buffing other towers, melting enemies' defense, or healing your base, and so that means that this tower is good, right? Well, it is, but not for the early game. She has a very bad start, with skipping 2 waves, which counts as a leak. MysTiK suffers a lot. The firepower is very weak and it's not even enough to kill all abnormals, and so, from wave 1 to 5, every wave got leaked. On wave 6 though, I've managed to upgrade MysTiK to level 2, and it managed to hold this wave. Wave 7 was even harder for MysTiK. Her power is not enough against heavies, but wave 8 got somehow passed. Wave 9 with another leaks. On wave 10 she didn't kill the boss. Wave 11 and 12 she passed. On 12 she finally killed a boss. But the most painful wave is 13. The cost for the hidden detection is absolutely horrifying, and her damage is not enough, which makes this level 4 completely useless, and after a couple of seconds I died on wave 14, when MysTiK didn't manage to kill 2 bosses. In total, passing 13 waves with no death, with 9 waves being leaked, MysTiK gets any rank. Use it only for a late game, no less. Next tower is Pyromancer. Probably one of the favorite towers of mine, but I personally prefer the golden version of him. But let's check how he does in early game. Same with MysTiK situation, you can't place it on wave 1 and wave 2, so that makes you skip these waves. Starting on wave 3, it does very good against abnormals, but with Quicks on wave 5, he can't kill every of them, and so wave got leaked. Same thing with 6, on wave 7, with level 2 upgrade, it was easy. So is wave 8 and 9, on wave 10, Pyro is struggling, since it's not mentioned for bosses, but on small crowds of zombies. But if you bring a couple of more Pyros, the boss won't be that scary, but that's only on wave 14, as for the other wave 11, 13, 15 and 16, we're handled easily, on with the leak on wave 12. In total, passing all 16 waves with no death, with 6 waves being leaked, Pyro gets a B rank. It's not perfect to handle enemies quite early, but still could be useful. But you honestly should use golden version, that's only my recommendation. Next tower is Militant. Basically the Walmart version of John, or a high-ranking officer of soldier. Let's see how he handles early. Same thing, but Militant can be placed at wave 2, not on wave 3, like MysTiK and Pyro do, and he does pretty well. But it struggles a little with the Quicks, and so wave 5 and 6 got leaked. As for other waves, he managed to beat all of them, not a single struggle. Useful level 2 and level 3 upgrade managed to get me to wave 16 and even beat it. In total, passing all 16 waves with no death, with 3 waves being leaked, Militant gets an E rank, a very good choice for early. Next tower is Rocketeer. Short-ranged, RNG-based tower. Let's see how he will handle the early game. Did I just mention RNG-based? Well, He is actually, since every shot is random, and there is no telling if it will or will not kill an enemy, and because of that, Shotgun suffered a lot from early, leaking from Wave 1 to Wave 6, a very bad start. Wave 7 and 8 were handled with 3 shotgunners, but Wave 9 we got leaked again. As for the boss at Wave 10, it is very required to get a level 2 upgrade, since its power is enough to kill a boss, and as usual, from Wave 11 to 15, it had no trouble, but Wave 16 he didn't got all the breakers killed. In total, passing all 16 waves with no death, with 7 waves being leaked, Shotgun gets a B rank, not a good, but not a terrible choice for the game. Next up is Military Base. This is spawner tower, but can be used as early. Let's see. Starting with level 1 on early doesn't seems to be a very good start, since 25 health not enough to kill all abnormals, but with 40-second spawn rate, it is now enough to kill all them, but it is recommended use level 2, since it will give you 60 health, and so, every wave military base have been passed, with exception of wave 3, 15 and 16, the base got damaged. With the slow spawn rate, you can't depend on mil base much, but on some situations, it will rescue you. In total, passed all 16 waves with no death, with 3 waves being leaked, military base gets an E rank. Good choice if you want to save a game. Next one, Rocketeer. A very terrible choice for an early game, use it only for the mid-late game, here's why. You can't get Rocketeer until Wave 7 arrives, which is very terrible, although, he does well from Wave 7 to 12, with leak on Wave 9, but he dies at Wave 13, since the cost for hidden detection is very big. In total, past 12 waves, with 7 waves being leaked, Rocketeer gets an E rank, use it only for mid-late game. Last, but not least, Crook Boss. First level tower that you can get by getting a level 30, let's see how he does. And there's 2 minuses already. First, you can only get it on wave 2, which means you have to skip, and second of all, the range is very short, which means that enemies will get away from him very quickly, so it is recommended to place it closer to the path. But he does get something to recover such thing, is his minions that he can spawn from level 2, which is not much, but very helpful. After all, Crook Boss managed to pull every wave, except wave 1, with only leaks at wave 2, 5, and 7. In total, with passing all 16 waves, with 4 waves being leaked, Crook Boss gets an A rank. That's all intermediate towers for today, 30 likes for advanced towers. That's all from me, peace.